Yo, what's going on? Merry Christmas, folks. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Whatever you're into. If you're dancing around with loincloths right now, well, happy holidays. I want to do a video on my Harbor Freight tool haul or Harbor Freight haul and an eBay purchase I picked up. Um, you know, we didn't have Harbor Freight by me, and everyone's like, "Oh, Harbor Freight's the greatest thing in the world." Man, it is the greatest thing in the world. I could run down the halls of Harbor Freight completely naked. I had a great time. Um, all kinds of stuff. I was in there for like an hour. So let me show you what my first eBay purchase was. Hmm. Sunday. Now, I picked this flashlight holster up at Harbor Freight for $9. This wasn't an eBay purchase. I bought the flashlight, the Cree Q5, and I sent away. It didn't come with a holster. It came with a pocket clip. So it came with this groovy pocket clip. It's a nice pocket clip. It's really tight. But what I found is it's so tight it actually rips my pants when I try and take it out. And it wouldn't go into the holster that I bought from eBay. And the holster that I bought for $3.98 fell apart the first day. So I picked this one up at Harbor Freight. Nighties, and it's got a little turnable belt loop. And the holster itself accommodates the Q5, and it also accommodates a mag light, like a big mag light. See, there's a hole in the bottom where it actually hangs out, like the police have. Like the police have. So, let's get rolling the Q5. Uh, you heard, you heard of Pelican? This is the Pasian. This is a Chinese knockoff. It still has the Cree LED. It says it's 500 lumens. I don't know about that. It's pretty bright, but it's not. I don't believe it to be 500 lumens. But like, I don't sit there and read the candle power forums. I'm a nerd, but I'm really not that nerdy. Yeah, I am, but still, I just can't bring myself to do that. Um, so I picked this up, and this was $8.35, and my expectations were horrible. I thought it was going to be cheesy, cheap. I bought the Phoenix little mini LED flashlight, and it didn't even last 2 weeks. And I couldn't even get parts to fix it. I couldn't figure out what happened. I couldn't figure out what happened. So I opened this up, and I was actually really shocked on the quality of this for under $10. Now you got a fisheye lens on here, and then you have the Cree LED. And one of the ways they save money on it is they don't give you the holster, but I knew that going in. In the pocket clip, I was like, well, with the pocket clip, I could probably make it work out. But the pocket clip was too tight, and when I put it in the holster, it didn't work. So I took the pocket clip off, still kept the bolts on there. Now with this, you can push it forward and pull it back to zoom it, right? It comes with no directions, so I sat here for like an hour going like this and spinning it and twisting it, only to find out all you have to do is loosen up the top and it comes out. Now, the things that it does is, let me turn the light off here. Now the first click is the signaling thing, the signal. Don't aim it at planes, people will start shooting at you. And then you touch it again, no click, just touch. And that's the brightest, the dimmest, and back to the signal, so you don't have to click it. And you have the zoom on there. It's actually a really nice flashlight. And it's actually thick gauge metal too. I was completely shocked. So this was, I want to say it was $8.34, and I'm actually very happy with it. And then the holster, which was a really nice quality holster, to accommodate different flashlights of all sizes. The flashlight holster I got at Harbor Freight Tools, and that was $9.30 something cents. So all in all, I thought I got a good deal. When I bought the Phoenix, I paid like $45 for it, and that thing didn't even last a week. And I've been having a good time with this. I've been out cruising around the backyard and everything. And what I've been using is these Energizer Max Power Seal batteries because they supposedly last for 10 years and they don't leak inside your equipment. And like I said, this was the pocket clip. So the pocket clip was a strong pocket clip, but it was a little too strong for me. And I found with knives, when I start bending them, then they'll loose and they just fall out. And the thing I like about Harbor Freight is they always get you in there with this free stuff. They love giving you stuff for free. So after the first, I can go in there and buy a pen. I can go buy a 99-cent tire gauge and get a free flashlight or a free tarp or a free power strip. So I'm going to go down there, I'm going to buy a pen, and I'm going to get the free power strip. And you just got to bring the coupon with you. So this is what I got for free when I was down there. They sent me this thing for an LED work light, and it was free, no questions asked. I brought the coupon in and they gave it to me. So you have one button, you click it and it's a flashlight, and then you press it again, and then you got a broad spectrum of LEDs. Really cool for nothing, you know. It's got a little hook to hang it. So I have a couple of them hanging in my house. I got two of them. I picked it up for this one was free, and I bought another one for $2.99. It was worth it. I think to me, I thought it was worth it. And this one takes AAAs. I'll pop this open, and it came with batteries already in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these batteries out of here, and these are AAAs, and I'm going to put the Energizer Maxes in there, so I don't have to worry about it leaking and destroying my equipment. Even though it was cheap, it actually works really good. I'm really stoked about it. I'll show you the other stuff I got when I was in there. I had a good time in there. I'm going to probably go back this week and get a hamburger press. You know, it's nothing special, but it's put together pretty decent. I'll give it that. It's more than I thought it would be. I think the flashlight they're showing them for the free flashlight looks like a piece of junk. And I'm happy with the Pazian Q5 LED flashlight. Very happy with it. And when you focus the zoom on it to minimum zoom, it is really bright. So that was free. Then I bought another one, and I bought a ceramic knife sharpener. And what I find with this one is expensive knives makes them razor sharp. Cheapy knives, okay, kind of sort of sharp, but not great. The next thing I picked up was I was having a problem with replacing the headlights of my car, because whenever you get the first frost, the headlights always go. Like if you run your headlights for the whole summer, not run them constantly, but run them whenever you need them, you get that first frost and the headlights go. That's why every time you go and you buy one headlight, the guy's like, do you want two? Take the two. Get the two, because not even a week after I replaced the first one, the second one went. So I got a hemostat, like one of those things you see in the operating room. And with my car, you have to literally have a hand the size of a monkey, a small spider monkey, to get your hand in there to remove the bulb. And it took me like an hour and 45 minutes to do something that should have took like 10 seconds. So now I bought this hemostat, and I can click this on the light bulb, hold it in place, stick it in the hole, and turn it, and the light bulb goes right in. Tried it out, works great. This was $2. And what I went there and bought so I could get my free flashlight was a completely ridiculous survival knife. Look at this thing. This is great. This survival knife was, I'm trying to think what, this was $8.43, and it reminds me of another knife when I was little. I can't remember what the knife was, but I want to say it was the Buckmaster, and it was like something like this with spikes on it. Same concept. Serrated blade. This is a huge knife. For $8, you know, I got it as sharp as I could get it. It's pretty, just okay sharp, not like silly sharp. And then in the base, you have your compass, right there, which really does not work. South should be over this way, and south is north. So, you know, my expectations for that were low to begin with. So let's take our hemostat out and get our survival kit out of it. This is like a pair of tweezers on steroids. Neighbor's got a new dog. Barks 24 hours a day. Really screwing up my videos. Alright. You have some Strike Anywhere matches on here. A little sewing kit. A little flint scratch for the matches. A couple fishing hooks. And that's it. In a little plastic bag. Goes in the base, you know. I'm gonna keep this in my car in the trunk. You know, you never know. I don't think I'll be out like battling Rambo with it or anything like that, but it's good to have. It's always good to have a knife in the car. Got a little O-ring on there. All in all, for 8 and change, I'm pretty happy with it. It was a completely silly purchase to buy it, but it was either that or the $4 machete, and everybody shout a machete, but I'm saving my money for the Cold Steel Brooklyn Smasher. That's what I'm into these days. I want to get one of those. The other thing I bought was a grabber. Now what a grabber is I can't tell you how many times I open up the car, the hood, and start working up the trunk. Open up the hood and start taking screws off things and playing with stuff. And right when you're ready to take all the parts and put them all back together, that one screw falls down in the engine compartment where you can't reach it. It's in such a bizarre spot, in such a twisted way. You spend hours with coat hangers trying to get it. Now what a grabber does, you gotta find something a little magnetic here. Do I have anything magnetic? Maybe this will work. Should work. The front of it has a magnet on it. So you can go down into that spot where you couldn't get your hand and pick it up. And if it's heavy enough and you can't lift it out, there's a little plunger at the end here. So you hit the plunger and a little claw comes out. Rah! So that you can actually physically grab the piece. See what I mean? That's why they call it a grabber. And to let it go, you just push it out. And I wanted both these items for changing bulbs in my car, so I thought that was a good deal. And I can't tell you how many times I've dropped stuff in the engine compartment and couldn't get it out. Put that back in my toolbox here. I'm going to try and bang out a couple videos today. Doing the Harbor Freight tools and the Q5 LED flashlight for $10 for 9 and change was a fantastic, no, actually 8 and change was a fantastic deal. And I'm very, very, very happy with it. And pleasantly surprised. It was a good, solid flashlight for the money. Does everything that it's supposed to do. So that worked out really good. I got my payout for YouTube this week. You know, I did the AdSense about a year ago, so I do get money from YouTube. YouTube does pay me to do videos, and so does AdSense. So what I did was, I said, I got me the money now. The first thing I wanted to do was run naked through Harbor Freight, throwing money up in the air. And my mom says to me, she's like, what did I teach you? You're supposed to save your money, not run naked through the store throwing it in the air. And I just want to make it rain. So what I bought was, I bought a toaster, because my toaster sucks. And I bought a shotgun. I bought Mossberg Maverick 88. I'll probably do a video on that next. What I've been trying to do is figure out how to get it in frame because I have a little tripod. I got to figure out how to make it work without making it look stupid. All right, so that's all I got for today. I'm going to start working on the Maverick video next, and then I'll do the review on the toaster. The toaster was a Bella Diamond Edition toaster, which really looked great online. And when I got it, I feel like it's very cheaply made, but I can't complain. It makes great toast. All right, guys, later.